god, I hope that wasn't too loud. Hiya! How are you How are you guys doing? Oh my god. Also, thank you, Emmett, for the follow. Thank you. Oh. I need to speak with the French accent. Okay. Doing pretty great to start work. Ah! Yeah, it's Monday. We're back with Hoishi Mondays. Here to hopefully uplift your week. And hopefully make it just a little bit better. Also, I got my stream deck. So now I can just I can change the stuff. It's so cool. Yeah! Because okay, so the way I would do the power in your hand. I know. So the way I used to do my outfit switch or my mic. Oh wait. Wait, that's like the only thing I do not. Wait, I think it's. I still need to do that manually. Wait, on. Wrong one. I got both. It's okay. Yeah, I need to. That's like. You literally redeemed the one thing I didn't have a hotkey for yet. That's fine. I'll get it done. Yeah. Oh, we're all good. But yeah, so before, as I think you noticed, I basically had everything set to my numpad. So, but the problem is, I realized with having a big keyboard that actually using the numpad to actually put in numbers is quite useful when you have my setup. I have like my phone. That's like right in front of me, right? So it's even in front of my keyboard. So the problem is when you think about it, getting to like the number keys at the top of the keyboard is actually harder than it is to reach the numpad. The tentacles will help. Well, I still have to get around it. Even with the tentacles, I have to get around my tripod that I have on my desk. But so it's more intuitive when I'm on stream to like gravitate to the numpad. But however, when I used to press on my numpad, like I have a library of MP3s that I have saved. Because I realized that for karaoke, the easiest way for me to do it is just I put it in my music software so I can put the reverb and everything for each song in the music program, and I don't have any lag. I don't have any latency, which is better for karaoke. Oh, but the other issue. Oh, I completely forgot about the French accent. I will continue with now. Yes, so... désolé. The issue when... fake French. yeah, fake French. But, yes, essentially, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I would look up MP3 in my folder, and the problem was when I would look MP3, the numpad number 3 was actually my my swimsuit toggle. Yeah, have a good dinner. Have a nice dinner. Ah. Oh my god. Oh my god. The French accent is kind of hard to keep up. Lols. But yeah, so every time I would type MP3, it would toggle on the swimsuit. So I at one point I was like, to be fair, I could have probably just fixed that by changing the number on the numpad that the hotkey was assigned to, but I'm stupid. So yeah. Has it been 5 minutes? Has it been 5 minutes? I feel like I'm doing like a less stereotypical stupid French accent, you know? Not as usual at the very least, you know. It's because I'm surrounded by people who actually speak French more and more like this, so like it feels less and less fake because it's it's me mimicking my friends. It sounds like Chamber from Valo. I haven't seen Chamber. I have no idea what Chamber. I've never played Valorant. I don't know how long it's been that I've been doing the voice. Has it been 5 minutes? I think it hasn't been 5 minutes. I cry. He's just French. Ah, I see. MP3. Yeah. It's actually really funny because so my last shorts that I did for my YouTube, I did some French because and now if people clip this, they're gonna be like, oh my god. It was really funny because on my first short that I posted in French, somebody was like, oh, I'm actually French and I thought you did really good, and I was like, I feel very bad. I don't want to tell this poor person that's never seen me before that I'm actually French. I was like, that would be so mean. That would be so. It's like, actually, I just suis française. I was like, no, I can't do that. So I just liked it, and I was like, I'm not gonna. Mon Dieu, extraterrestre parle français. Yeah. 6 more minutes to go. What do you mean? I think I'm getting cheated. There's no way. There's 6 more minutes to go. It was for 5 minutes. How long have I been doing it? I know that I had the loading, the starting soon for like what, 3 minutes. Obvious. I think I'm getting trolled. You know, like I will do it until it turns 20, and then I am stopping it because I don't know how long I've been doing it. And also, it's very distracting. Wow, it's very old. Okay, there we go. It's very distracting. Doing the French accent is very distracting because I'm like, let's look at it. Thank you. But yeah. So it was really, it was like I just didn't want to shatter. No. Sully, don't do it. But brain. lag. Brain lag. Wait. Oh, right. My last shorts. So I've been doing some shorts that I'm started doing French. And I'm testing it out, you know. I think it could be you know, since I am in the Hon land, I feel like I should, right? I feel like I should like start kind of promoting myself to, I guess, like the more, you know, French speaking side as well. So I'm trying out shorts in French and I'm seeing how they're doing. So we'll see. I think I have French VTuber as a hashtag on Twitch as well. I think. Yeah. I have Swiss as well. So yeah. Yeah, this week's been a lot. These last few weeks have been a lot. If you're in my Discord, you know. Why hello, welcome. I believe you've already been here because it doesn't say it's your first time chatting in chat. But hello, I hope you're doing good. Yeah, if you've been in my server, you know that I've been doing... I've been doing okay. I'm not at my worst. I'm not at my best. Admittedly. I've had some medical checkups because my health hasn't been great. Nothing too bad, but just things I need to keep an eye on. I believe I posted it on Twitter, so at the very least, it's out there. I want to get my eyes checked, because I've been having an issue with my left eye, where I see like a sort of like glitter. I think the music might be a bit loud. I'll turn it down a bit. But, yeah, I've, sadly... Oh, wait, actually, wait. I just realized something. I have a lot of, wait, I don't know if I can... I wonder... Oh no! Wait, I was trying to do something and it just... It poofed. Close. Oh, okay. Wait. Is it working? I don't know if it's working. Wait. Wait. Oh my god, wait. It's working too well. It's working too well. Okay, wait. I need to scream again. Okay, wait, it's working! Okay! Oh my god! Yippee! Okay, so, our dear Lude hooked me up with a plugin. A plugin, so now my voice should be much better during stream. So yeah, is it better? Is it better, chat? Is it a little bit better? At least a little bit, right? Wait. I'll tweak it. Is it better? Wait, let's do off and on. Let's do on and off. I turned off the music so you can hear it. Okay, so it does cut me up a little bit. Not too bad. It's not too bad with music on. Let me see. So this is without, and this is with the plugin. It's not like too. It's noticeable, but not like too bad. Yeah, now it's a little bit like just a tiny bit more like buttery. It's nicer. It's a little bit nicer. Yeah. I'm so happy! Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I'm so happy! Thank you, Luda! Yeah, now we get better audio! We can say thank you to Luda for showing me this amazing plugin. Yeah! Now we get better audio! Wait, I'm gonna turn myself up a little bit. I'm a bit quiet. Yay! There we go! Oh, I'm so happy! Okay, because I know that my room quality is like now the best. So I wanted to get a plugin so that like my voice wouldn't always be like super reverby. Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I'm really happy with this. So yeah, I'm glad that it works. It should be much better. So yeah, I'll do this. There we go. Yeah, smoother. Yeah. I'm really happy. Yeah. Awesome. Well, I thought I would like test it out. Cause I hadn't even set it up because I got it during my little hiatus for a couple weeks. So I really wanted to test it out. I'm glad it works. I'm probably gonna be cutting out a little bit more than usual, but that happens. That's normal. It is what it is. So yeah, that's great. I'm really happy. What matters is that it works. So yeah, as I was saying, sorry, before I got incredibly sidetracked. So I posted it on Twitter, but I went to get my eyes checked for this like glitter that I have in my left eye. And I do the entire checkup, and they're basically like, yep, your eyes are perfectly fine. And even I go to the actual like, so I do everything, right? And then they're like, okay, well, let's check your retina. Let's check the inside of your eye. And you know, then we know if something's wrong. So they checked the inside of my eye, which was very not enjoyable. It's nothing invasive. I know when I say it like that, it sounds invasive, but it's really not. But it's kind of like they just... You have to take, like, these eye drops. And so that your, pupil dilates? No, not pupil. Is it pupil? Wait. Guys, what's the black part called? Cause like iris is like what's around it. Is it pupil? Is it pupil? Okay, well, yeah, I guess it's the pupil. Yeah. So they put the drop so that your pupil dilates, and so I go in, and so they have to shine a. No, the white part is the sclera. But so I get the eye drops so that like they can actually look inside, which is weird to say. And then the lady basically like has to shine a really bright light to look at the like at the insides of your eye. Oh my god, this is more gross than I thought it would be describing. But yeah, they have to check like basically to check if there's anything causing the white, little particle that I've been seeing in the corner of my left eye. And conclusion is that she says that there's nothing that she can see. So yeah. And so I'm like, okay, so what do I do? And she was like, well, it should resolve itself in a month, and if it doesn't, you can come back in 6 months. And I was like, okay. That feels a little bit. There really, it just passes. Like there's nothing to do. And yeah, she's just like, look, I believe that you see something, but I looked and there's nothing, so there's nothing else I can tell you. And I was like, oh, okay. So I take my stuff and I go, and I'm a little bit upset, right? I'm a little bit upset because I'm like, I know something's wrong, but you're not telling me to do anything, or it's just like, especially it wasn't cheap. Like so fun fact, I was indeed born in France, and then I lived most of my life in Switzerland. But during the time I was in Switzerland, my mom lost my French insurance card. So since we have public healthcare in France, basically you have a card that you just have to like show whenever you have a doctor's visit, and they will reimburse you the costs directly to your card. Not to the card, but like directly to you through the number and the card and blah blah blah. Complicated. Yeah, carte vitale, la carte vitale. Yeah. So, basically, I used to have a number, but my mom lost my card. So now that I'm back here, I technically don't have one. So I'm in the process of asking for my card again. However, well, so the thing is, thankfully I still have Swiss insurance. I'm kind of obligated to still have it because I am still technically a Swiss resident. So my main issue right now is that basically I have to pay entirely. Like I'm fine. I paid it all. I have no issue. Glad I caught this stream. Hi, hope you're doing okay. Yeah, Swiss insurance is crazy. So basically, what's happened recently is last week I went to get my eye checked, and they were like, oh, first of all, I was really scared because when I took the reservation for the eye doctor, thankfully they were really cool. It was like a clinic where you could kind of just walk up. I still took a rendezvous because I was stressed as all hell, but I went there, and the lady, hi, not sure what it's like on Twitch, but you sound a little quiet on YouTube. Do I sound quiet? Wait. I can fix that. I'll try to put myself a little bit louder. Is this okay? So, I hope I'm not blowing anyone's ears out. Is this okay? I think there's a way to remember it. Yeah, so there is a way, but the issue is that you would have to contact your département of where you were born and basically be like, hey, I need my number. Like, so when you're born in France, you get a number based on assigned to you based on which how many people were born that day. And the issue is, my mom looked at my birth certificate and there's more numbers than what you would need on the card. And so that would mean asking my département from where I was born to give us the numbers again, which takes about as much time as just telling them that I lost the number and that they need to remake the card. So, yeah. But so I have Swiss insurance because thankfully my mom is taking care of that because I have bigger health complications than just that, and having the Swiss insurance just in case is always good, considering Swiss has very, very good doctors. Especially there's like some really good specialists for what I have. So I do keep my Swiss insurance until I'm like fully done with my studies. I'm keeping my Swiss insurance before I settle down for sure in whatever country that may be. So yeah, so it was really frustrating going to the eye doctor to be told that my eyes were in perfect good condition. I had no issues. But that will be $120, please, ma'am. That is non-deductible, but here's the paperwork so you can ask your insurance to refund you. And I was like, okay. Well, it was fine. Like, I had the money. I was ready, right? It's not like I was in... It just stung. It just stung to go to the eye doctor. Because, so, basically, the eye issue that I was having, my mom basically told me if it's neurologic, so if it's linked to the nerve, like the nerve that you have in your eye that's connected to your brain, if it's neurologic and not a actual eye problem, they're the ones who need to be able to send you to a specialist. So I took the rendezvous being like, well, you know, then they can, you know, if they don't find the thing, and they could always send me to the right person. So being told, ma'am, I don't see anything, and it should pass in a month, and if it doesn't, come back in 6 months, if it really hasn't changed. I was just kind of like, so I paid $120 to just be told I was fine, and that if there was any more complications, just to come back. And I was like, okay. And that really stung. But it's fine. I'm gonna get reimbursed for the money, so it's not too bad. But I was like, I basically took out that entire like morning to make sure that I was gonna be fine. I had time. I was not stressed and stuff. So I mean, the good thing is it had been 13 years that I hadn't gotten my eyes checked. So it wasn't bad because it's an important thing to do. And so fun fact, when I was like a kid, like a very, like much younger, like very, very young, I stopped having glasses at around the age of, actually I stopped having glasses at the age of 10. But so when I was younger, I would have eye fatigue. So you know, reading and looking at stuff would actually make me quite tired. Like it would just tire my eyes. And so I did have glasses for like 10 years of my life. And then, basically, with time, my eyes just kind of fixed themselves. Like, I didn't have any more issues with it. And, so yippee, you know? Oh, hello! Welcome! I'm looking at YouTube chat. Hello, hello! So yeah, basically, it was just, it was good to know that my eye condition, has stayed good until now. So yeah, it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. So it's good. It's good. However, I've been having other health complications, and we're now believing that that may be the cause of my little eye glitter thing I see every now and again. My mom and a few of my relatives believe that I may be anemic a little bit. Nothing too bad, but my symptoms could be linked to that. It's nothing major. I just need to go and get get blood work done. So I just need to. I have a rendezvous tomorrow already scheduled to go and check that everything's all good. But yeah, I've been feeling very tired. I've been very on edge, very irritable, very just not very well, very tired all the time. Very sad. And I know that a lot of things are kind of going haywire in my body recently, so I'm taking care of it, and that's the most important. Is I need to take care of it. For the longest time, I was told that if you're not dying, if you're not in horrible pain 24/7, you're fine. However, the issue is, I believe it's not everybody that told me that. Like, it makes it sound awful, but as in, yeah, I feel like a lot of medical stuff was kind of was basically shrugged off to, oh well, it's okay to be sore every now and again. It happens. It passes, right? However, there's two things, sadly. Well, there's a couple things, but there's the glitter in my eye that I thought would just pass, and then it's been like 2 months and it hasn't passed yet. And I have a knee issue that I need to go see someone for. That's kind of been there for almost 2 years now, but I thought, like, at first it didn't really hurt, so I thought it was fine, and then I realized that it wasn't fine. And now every now and again it gets really sore, so I have to go check up for that. So this month and a bit of last month was a lot of me realizing that I am not made out of steel and that I need to take care of this body. So yeah, it's been a lot of realizing, oh, I need to do this, I need to go do this appointment, I go do all of the non-fun stuff. But it's been a good reset. It also means I'm finally kind of taking care of the things that I kind of thought would just fix themselves. Fun fact, just thinking that something's gonna fix itself and sitting around and not, you know, not actually actively be doing anything to fix it is not gonna fix it. And I'm still learning that. So it's a lot because I'm trying to fix a lot of things that should already be in process of fixing, and there's a lot I'm trying to handle at once, and it's kind of a lot. But at least it's being done, which is so important to begin with. So yeah, it's just a lot. It's very energy consuming, and I'm just trying to take care of it all. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it either. I'm happy to be on stream, and it honestly, this makes me so happy, and I'm glad I'm back. I'm glad I'm back because I've needed this. But I also realized that recently I haven't been at my best, and it's probably also better that I wasn't forcing myself to stream the last few weeks. On top of not being great physically and emotionally, it's just been so much that I've not been the best socially, and it sucks. It sucks because I know that like I've been too emotional. Not that it's not normal to not be emotional, but it's not people's responsibility to deal or have to deal with my emotions, and sadly it's kind of devolved into that at one point, and the problem is I'm an overthinker. It's a blessing and a curse. And when I do things or don't do things, I tell myself off for it. So when I do things, I'm like, why did I do that? And when I don't do things, I'm like, I should have done that. And it's really unhealthy. I need to stop thinking that there's some deeper meaning to everything, and I need to start working on that. I'm sorry, this got really deep. But yeah, all that to say, it's a lot, but you know, it's also kind of a wake-up call, all of this. So there's positive, but there's negative, you know. And yeah, overall, what matters is that I get back up and I face everything head straight on. Yeah. And yeah. It's you know, it's like anything. It's hard to get into it, and then, but sometimes it's just mainly the first step that's hard. So I need to kind of kick myself in the butt. That's a good mindset. That I know that on stream, like I always try to give advice, or I try to give, you know, like, philosophical thoughts and stuff, right? You know, just because I say things, I'm far from perfect, and I know it. But it's also realizing that you know, these are things that are in my life that I definitely need to tackle, because I will not grow as a person if I do not. And yeah, it's hard, but you know, that's how you grow. If I don't tackle it, it basically means I'm gonna sit here and decide, hey, I don't have the energy, I'm not strong enough, and no, that's not the mentality to have. It's tough. Realizing that you've hurt people, realizing that your words, regardless of intent, didn't help. They hurt, or they just upset, frustrated, whatever it might be. It's realizing that, yeah, I did fuck up, and that's the first step. The first step is realizing, yeah, that wasn't the right thing. That wasn't the right thing to do, regardless of why it happened. It's not the right thing. However, it's also about after that first step, trying to resolve the underlying issue. So for me, it's a lot of the entire everything that stresses me in my day-to-day. And I know that that makes me irritable, on top of obviously health complications. But I think one of the things, and I was talking about to my friends today about this, one thing that is really hard for me is, as some of you may know, with Hoishi, I started streaming because I wanted to make people smile, but also because I was in a really dark time where I kind of wanted to fit in somewhere. I'm not someone who is ever really popular, and this was my way to fit in. And the issue is with my past is that my coping mechanism to kind of my coping mechanism was basically, well, I'll just explain. She was late. Ree, what do you mean I'm not late? No, you're late. You're 48 minutes late. Sorry. I realize on Twitch I must sound like a schizo. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube, I swear. But as I was saying, I think the issue is I've learned to overanalyze myself and overanalyze why I say things, because I want to be able to explain to people why it happened. And the problem is, it's good to know why it happened. However, I believe that being able to explain it helped my cause. And sometimes it does. Sometimes being able to explain why it happened, it can help. However, I know that we've gotten to a point where most of the time, explaining why you did a thing, instead of making it about, I hope they understand that it wasn't to hurt them, it turns into it. To most people nowadays, it sounds, well, just most people, it sounds like excuses. It sounds like justifying it instead of hoping that they understand. it's kind of it's a hard line to explain, if that makes sense, but it's like, I don't want them to forgive me for it. I just want them to know why. They might not agree with why. You know, I don't expect them to. I don't expect them to read the why and feel pity for me. That's not what I want. It's just, I feel like... Because I feel like this needs context a little bit. But I just had an argument. So as I mentioned, I've been really frustrated and really unwell personally recently. And we were just hanging out with some friends, and after a while, I kind of blew up in their faces. And it wasn't okay. But I know that I wasn't telling my friends how I've been recently, really. And to a degree, I wanted them to understand that I haven't been very well, and yes, I'm very sorry that I hurt them, and that wasn't my intent, nor was it, you know, nor did I want to blow up at them. But sadly, me trying to explain that I haven't been well came across more as excuses. Or, well, didn't come off as anything. I'm not gonna assume what they thought. But I know that I worry too much about how I come off when most people don't even go that far. Like, the thing is, I've grown to believe that people, like, are so mischievous and believe that, you know, oh, she said this because of that, or blah 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 blah. And it comes to a shock to me every time that and this is because of my past, but people don't want to hate me immediately. People don't, you know, they're not trying to think that I'm evil or that they want... It's hard to explain. I feel like I'm saying a lot. But, I don't know. I think I've been so conditioned to believe that people will just turn on me so easily that I just kinda believe that they believe all these things, and that was the final straw. When most of the time, and this is what I'm realizing, all my friends are telling me this, and they're just like, it's not that convoluted. You're really trying to make this way bigger than it ever was. It has nothing to do with all of that. You're going way too far. But I overthink. I overthink a lot. And it's not good. It's not healthy. And I need to grow from that. I need to realize that the world is not all evil and not all about wanting to trick me or, like, you know, find that one thing that I did wrong and then, like, punish me for it. It's just like, it's tough. It's like rewriting a code from scratch that you've been working on for all your life. So it's hard. It's hard. But what matters is that I'm tackling it, that I'm aware of it, and that slowly but surely, with the help of some of my friends and also just myself, and therapy, I can slowly get to a point where I can recognize that I don't have to live in this survival state where I believe that everyone is out there to get me. So, yeah. lately has been tough. If that wasn't enough to make you understand, lately has been tough. It hasn't been easy, but I'm holding. Well, yesterday it was a lot of tears. I needed to purge. I need to purge myself emotionally. I was catatonic most of it. But I'm finally feeling better. I actually woke up this morning and I was like, I'm happy to go to class. And I'ma be entirely honest. It's kind of why I decided to do a stream so impromptu this afternoon, was just like, for the first time in the last 3 weeks, 3 weeks, more like, I've actually woken up and felt strong again, and felt not weak, and not like I was gonna fall into pieces. And I was like, I want to stream. So yeah, and things have been good. Things have been good. Things have been a lot. But I finally am starting to feel okay again, and I needed that. Thank you. Thank you for the half pass. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Today's become a lot of sappy talk. Thank you for the hat pat. Thank you. I'm okay. I'm okay. But yeah, it's you know, it's these times in life where it's good to take a step back, and I'm glad I did take a step back. I'm glad you feel comfortable to have sappy talk on stream like this, though. Yeah, I mean, so something that is okay, I believe. I mean, I don't like. I really like streaming. I really like all of this, and as much as I'm not always gonna say everything. Most times, because all of these people, like, I do have VTuber friends, but most of the, like, I actually don't hang out with all my VTuber friends all that much. I have, like, I think, like, four VTuber friends, and we hang out sporadically, but, like, otherwise, most of the stories are, like, IRL stuff, so I don't want to drag anybody into this, and truly, it's mainly just, I'm pretty open, and I know that it's dangerous to be open. Being open means that a lot of bad people can try to get X or Y, but I don't really have anything to hide. All I have to hide is the person behind. Now, sometimes talking about it can be serving as therapy, I think. Yeah, I mean, that's why I have a therapist, though. It's more so that, because I know that I've been gone for a very long time, and I feel like this community is so amazing. I feel like it's only fair that you get to know to a degree why I've been so quiet, because it isn't really fair to all of the amazing people here who do so much for me to be able to still even do this. Like, just a few days ago, I had Drill, who funded for my Ah, for my rent. No, I don't feel pressured. I don't feel pressured. I don't feel pressured. No. Don't get me wrong. I don't feel pressured to do it. For me, it's more so... I personally believe that considering how much you guys do for me, and since I don't mind, like, I'll never name drop anybody. I'll never name drop anybody, especially about these kinds of things. It's not what I like. I'm not a drama tuber, and regardless, these are not people who are like online people, so I'm not ever gonna do that. It's mainly about how I've been doing, because it's always worrying. I've had instances where I have my favorite creator that goes silent for a bit, and it's always worrying. It's always worrisome. So it's just kind of a life update. I'm doing better, and truly, that's the most important of it. But if you can take anything from what I'm learning, and this is what I like to do, when we have these more philosophical talks, is just, yeah. Some of the things recently have felt like too much, like I could not power through. Not force myself through, don't get me wrong, but there were some moments where I was just kind of like, I don't think if there's not someone holding my hand that I could do this. And I had friends who patted me on the back and was like, you've made it this far, and you've always done this. Obviously, we're here if you need us, but you've got to do this, and you can do this because you have in the past. So we believe in you, and you can do this. And sometimes that's just what you need to finally be able to push through. And these are the friends that really do matter in the grand scheme of things. They're not. It's good to have friends who are gonna hold your hand every now and again to make sure that you're okay. But being able to say, you're strong, you've done this before, you will be fine. Just trust yourself, and you can do this. And yeah, if there's anything you can take away from this hiatus, this break that I had to take, is you're stronger than you think you are, and sometimes you just need the right people to remind you of it. Because sometimes the voices in your head, not the literal voices, they don't count. But sometimes the voices in your head that are telling you you can't do that, they're just trying. Sometimes it's a voice that's there because you needed that voice at one point in your life. It needed to protect you. But it's also, after a while, realizing that that voice was right at one point, but that voice will not always be right during your entire life. And that you need to be able to overcome it. If that makes sense. Am I making sense, chat? I feel like I'm blabbering, but I don't know if I'm making sense. TLDR, just do it! Just do it! Believe in your dreams! Hoishi of wisdom. Yeah! You gotta believe! So, yeah. We're seeing the positive in things. It took me a while, but I've come to the realization that I can do this. I will make things better. Oh my god. Yes. So yeah, just if me having my break can share shed any light, it is, even if things seem too hard at times, you can do it. You can absolutely do it. It seems like too much, but then you realize that you're strong enough. And sometimes you just need the right people to tell you. So if you're in that situation right now, I'm telling you, you can do it! I hope I'm not cutting out with the nuclear thing. Please tell me I'm not cutting out. That would be anticlimactic. Believe in us that we believe in you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry. Tonight's been very sappy. Today's been very sappy. But I enjoy these moments, you know. I don't like getting into details. But I like being able to talk about things here. I know that if I ever get big, there's a time where it's gonna be harder, maybe, to talk about these things. So I enjoy the moments where I'm able to talk about it. Yeah, let's go! All the languages. I don't know, how would you say it in do we have any German speakers in the chat today? I don't know how you would say it in German. Du musst believe. How do you say believe? Let me look it up. Wait. Du musst glauben? Du musst glauben! Du musst glauben! I hope that's what it means, or if not, I don't know what I'm screaming. Oh. Du musst... Du musst annehmen? Du musst annehmen? I get annehmen. I've also read annehmen, but I'm not sure. Look, I only know the German I need to know. Oh. I don't know if I can say this yet. I'll say it just in case. If you're going to Dokumi, there's a possibility, wink wonk, that I will be doing meet and greets. But I don't have the schedule yet. Ich werde Meet and Greets veranstalten. Ich werde eine Meet and Greets teilnehmen? Yeah! Yeah! It's cool! So, sadly this year, I will not be doing a concert at Dokumi. Oh, don't worry, I'll probably be doing the meet and greets in English. But if you're going to Dokomi, I will be doing mini-grades. So that should be cool. And what else? What else? Dokomi. Okay, so sad little thing. I will say, if you're a Starling that's already been to the concert, I will send any moves who are going over to you. Oh, thank you. But I will say, I'm a bit sad because I will not have new merch. I will not have new merch for Dokomi. So, but if you weren't able to get merch at Japan Impact this year, you will be able to get it this year. Well, not if you weren't able to get it at at Japan Impact this year, you can get it at Dokomi. Yeah. Me no Dokomi this year. It's okay. If it makes you feel any better, I think technically the only new merch that's there since Dokomi of last year is new prints. But I don't think we have anything new otherwise. Yeah. So yeah, sadly, there will be no new merch. As you know, this year for me is a bit tough. With everything, sadly, my resources are mainly going towards me being able to keep my apartment. But if you do want merch and you haven't had your merch yet, you can absolutely get it at Dokomi this year. And I will post about it as soon as I have the info, but I'm not spoiling. So yeah, I will be at Dokomi. However, I will put up a I will put up a post on my Twitter and on my server. Doubt it's gonna happen. But you know, just in case you do recognize me, which I don't know how you guys would, but if you do, I will have a very strict a thing about photos. I know that some VTubers do it. So I'm just gonna do it for safety's sake. I don't think anybody will really. I know that, so there will be my two staffs. My two staff that were at Japan Impact are gonna be at Dokomi. So they will be around. But yeah, I in case you do ever think that it's me if you're around Dokomi, please be respectful. Please be respectful. Staff goats, yeah! Staff! The staff were great. Oh my god, also I did tell my my booth slash running staff. I saw it. Yeah. Wait, cosplaying? I thought he was taking pictures. So, okay, one of my staff is a photographer. One of my staffs is a photographer. He does cosplay photography. He's really cool. And then the other one is another cosplayer friend of mine, and they're the ones who help me set up and stuff because they're the ones who are the more technical person. Technically, both of them are pretty good at both of them are pretty good with tech, but since my photographer friend is the one who's always with the cameras and stuff, You saw both? Damn! I didn't know she was going. Damn. I saw the one taking pictures for the Korean manga contest, and everyone went, oh, okay. I knew from you telling me that he was there, but I didn't know she was there. That's nice. I'm not name dropping myself. Oh! Holy crap! Thank you, Makuza. Makuza. Thank you. Holy shit! Holy crap! Thank you so much. Holy crap! Thank you. Holy crap! I was okay. That's a lot of. Honestly, you know, I don't think. Well, actually, don't let me not say that, because I don't think I'll never get. Saying never is never a good thing. I was gonna say I think I'll never get used to. I don't think I'll ever get used to it. Oh god. But yeah. Holy crap! Sorry. You guys need to stop sniping me. I'm not ready. I believe it's blue with an orange stripe. Oh, wait. Yes. Wait, yeah, this is a friend. No, what am I saying? Not French. What am I saying? Yes, indeed. Oh my god. Thank you! Oh god. I don't even know what I was saying anymore. Jesus. Yes, I'm not. Oh right, I'm not name dropping my staff, but I'm glad. So actually, fun fact: it's been a little while that we haven't, like, all three of us haven't talked that much recently. So when you guys sent me in the Discord that my staff was at Polymanga on stage, I was like, holy crap! That was so funny. Because I was like, I literally sent him a WhatsApp, and I was like, yo, my community completely found you at Polymanga. I was like, I didn't know you were going. So that was really funny. Because yeah, you guys noticed. And I didn't even know they were there. Well, to be fair, they're rarely not there because they are a photographer. But like, you know, it was just so weird because I had completely forgot that Polymanga was that weekend. Because like, usually I go to Polymanga, but since I'm not in Switzerland anymore, and you know, going back and forth from France to Switzerland is not the cheapest thing to do. I didn't go to Polymanga this year, and so I was just kind of like, I completely forgot that it was Polymanga, and now it's my chat that's letting me know how my staff are doing. I was hella far away, and I wanted to see. You just got good eyes. You just got good eyes. He was laughing to me, and he was like, so he really likes K-pop Demon Hunter, and he was like, I swear your chat has given me the name. I just got the glass. Oh well, yeah, fair. Well, you've got the good glasses. You got the good stuff. But yeah, you got the cool shades. But yeah, he was just like, oh, I have been accepted as the VTuber Bobby if you've seen K-pop Demon Hunters, he kind of looks like Bobby, which is the manager of Huntrix. And so, since he really likes K-pop Demon Hunter, he was just like, your chat has accepted me as Bobby. And I thought that was really funny. And he was like, oh my god, I have fans as well. And I was like, yes, you do. You'll never be able to go to a convention and not be recognized anymore. Wait, I see it! I know, right? I know! He does kind of look like Bobby. He does kind of look like Bobby. Yeah, the parallels. Yeah! He's really chill. A lot of the time when he was running around trying to get me like water, he was like, you need I got you tea. I got you tea for your throat. I got you water. I got you snacks. Now you sip. Oh my god! That was an amazing reaction. Jesus Christ, I need to clip that. I need to clip that. Oh my god. It's like, oh my god, that face. I just like looked at at what fell, and when I looked back up at the Twitch stream, I just saw. And I was like, oh my god, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Okay. Jesus. I don't even know what I was saying. What was I saying? Yeah, so, yeah, oh yeah. So he was running around making sure I had water, I had this and that, whilst my upper staff was like being like, where's the connection? Where's the connection? What do I need to get to make this work? So it was really funny, and he was just like, just sit there and relax. You've been running around a lot today. And I was like, just getting babied, just getting entirely babied, and I was like, man, I see how it is. So yeah, he's been, so we're all very good friends, and it's been nice being able to work with them. So it's been nice. Really excited, really happy. So yeah, they'll I know that they'll be there for they'll be there for Dokomi, because there's gonna be a lot of setup as well. So, you know, just in case, if you see them, go and say hi. That's no issue. Do ask for their permission to take a picture. Obviously, still be, you know, still be courteous. But basically, it shouldn't be any issue. But you know, just ask. But yeah, so they'll be walking around Dokomi, and also helping me. So if you see them at the booth, feel free to go say hi. And yeah. If you discover me for any reason, please be respectful and do not take pictures without my consent. That's the minimum requirement. Just please be respectful. Because, you know, I feel like if you catch a glimpse of my voice to a degree, I feel like you could maybe notice it. So just in case. Just in case. But yeah. I will pretend not to notice. Thank you. And we'll see. But maybe for Dokomi, if our dear Lure is up to it, because I will not force him. But if he's up to it, I may, at least for one day, be around Offkai. That we need to still figure out and say yes or no to. So yes, maybe. So at least I'll be around for meet and greets. I haven't gotten any concert slots, so sadly no concert. But I'm also hopefully preparing something for summer. Yippee! So yeah, but I'm preparing something for summer because remember I showed something on my subathon. On my subathon for my birthday, I revealed a design, and so there might be something coming this summer. So yeah, that's all I'll say, even though that's saying 20. No! Why did that block it? That's fucking funny. How dare you say swimsuit? How dare you say swimsuit? No. I have a design that's been in the works that I showcased on my subathon, and it should be dropping for this summer. Oh yeah, there's also the ASMR, but I'm trying to workshop the script for it. I actually have a friend who was like, I could write the script for you, but I need to know what you want, like what kind of thing. And I have an idea, and it's a silly one. It's a really silly one. I'm like really close to doing like a heist thing. We are like a roleplay ASMR where we are both trying to we are partners in crime, and we are trying to get a very, very expensive diamond. And so I'm like, shh, shush. We can't make too much noise. What was that? What do you mean I'm being too loud? You're being too loud. Yes, it's gonna be silly. It's gonna be silly, but there will be ASMR. It's gonna be like, shh. Okay, we've got to get through this laser room. You know, it's gonna be silly. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a great time. But we will be getting the ASMR video, because it will be a video. However, it will be a video. I am not doing it live on stream. It will be a video posted to my YouTube, so maybe we will get nice art for it, and I will get it. I will do all the the audio effects for like the glass breaking, or the laser beams and stuff. It's gonna be great. Nothing like the police arresting you for sleeping. Look, we're trying not to get arrested by the police. You better not get us arrested. I'm not the one who's gonna get us arrested. I'm definitely very good at this. Yeah. What do you mean? I can't take everything that's shiny. What do you mean? It's shiny. It's like the shiniest thing in the whole city. Look, you don't get it. You don't get it. Hoishi getting taken away of the ASMR, it's both of us being thrown into the back of the police car and just being like, I told you this was a bad idea. What do you mean this was a bad idea? It's just you guys getting angry at me. What do you mean? What do you mean? You pin it on me and say they're innocent? No. I'm having none of this. They bullied me into this. Chat bullied me into this. Your Honor, chat bullied me into this. I have proof. I have very, very good proof that it's all chat's fault. It's not. How could it be my fault? I'm so innocent, you know. Now the majority says we're artists. Who's the majority? Wait, I didn't know the whole court. No, wait. You cannot have a jury of people voting if it's correct or not. That is filled with starlings. That is not okay. That is biased. That is literally bullying. Not the majority. Your Honor, she says she was doing a little trolling and tomfoolery. She did it for the money. What do you mean? Oh, and Sir Major, how do you want to be cheered up? Do you have a specific thing, or do you want it to be for the entire chat? Do you want it? How do you want the cheering of the up? Or is cheering you guys up admitting that I'm not guilty? Oh, thank you for the help pot. There we go. If not, I can. Let's all enjoy this together. I don't know. Oh, it's okay. So, we'll cheer you up for context for anybody who redeems it anytime. It could be for a specific thing. It could be me just cheering you up as a person. So like, just being like, hey, you know, I don't know what's going on in your life, but sometimes things are tough, and you know, it could be more towards one person, or if you want it to be the entire chat, it can be the entire chat. It really all depends what the person who redeems it is, right? You can ask me a question and I'll cheer you up for it. It's entirely up to the person who redeems it. So yeah. So for the entire chat, I think this, you know, this to a degree, in a metaphorical way, this stream is what I try to embody. Things haven't been well, but then you go back to things that make you happy, and you know, sometimes it takes time to get back to that point where you can get back to doing things. But at least, and I know I haven't had the longest lifespan on this planet, however, you realize pretty quickly that even the lowest of lows where you believe you cannot get out of, you will always be able to get out of it. Whether it be by yourself, even if it's really hard, or you will always have people around you to help you get out of them. It's hard to notice when you're in those dark places because it feels hopeless. but the right people will always find you at the right time. And if not, life always has a way to kind of remind you that it's tough. Life isn't easy. Let's not sugarcoat things, right? It's about cheering up, but it's also factual. Life isn't easy. And life is about overcoming challenges to keep moving. Your path is like a train, and sometimes things break down. You know, things don't go as normal. Things don't go as usual, but you still have somewhere to go. And just because there's a stop in the road doesn't mean that it's impossible to keep moving forward. It just takes time to, you know, fix the rail tracks. And when that's done, you can go continue on your way. And sometimes fixing it feels like a lot of work. But what matters is that you're trying to put in the work. Even if you don't manage to do it the first time, even if you don't manage to do it the second time. And you know, you'll never be alone having to refix those tracks. You'll always be able to find people who have the same interests as you, who, you know, maybe sometimes it's family, maybe it's total strangers. I mean, you know, to a degree, I feel blessed that you guys helped me in a time where I was like, I don't even know how I'm gonna be able to stay in this apartment. Life has a way to both show you that things are hard, but also show you that the improbable happens. You find the right people, you find your community, you find happiness, and truly, I think the worst thing in life that you can do is isolate yourself. Sometimes you can need it, but also remember that isolation tends to also lead to basically you being only with yourself, and when you're not well, that is not good. So reach out, find friends, find people with the same interests. Sometimes, heck, there's a lot of people in my community, and if just hanging out in my community makes you happy, the voice chats are always open. There's always ways. There's always ways to find a little bit of solace, and you're never alone, even if it may feel like it. Trust me, the hardest part of it all is just actually taking the step to go and see someone or talk to someone. But you can do it, and I believe in yourself. Oh, I'm sorry. But you guys will be okay. You'll be okay, and you know, you can always. I hope that my streams help you. I hope that, you know, I'm trying to come back to streaming more regularly, but I hope that at least me doing it this Monday will help you go get through this week a bit more easily. Because, yeah, the reason I like to do it on Mondays is just Mondays is always the hardest day. Nobody wants to wake up on Mondays. Nobody wants to go to work on Mondays. Mondays is always something that you don't really look forward to. So I hope that at least you can look forward to Mondays, because I get to make it more fun. Tuesdays more evil than Mondays, I'm gonna be honest. What do you mean? I hate Mondays. I thought it was Sunday when I woke up today. Oh, man. It's when I gotta go back to work. Yeah. So, well, I hope that Tuesday is like, you're not even halfway through the week, and it's the first day, so you gotta just push through. I feel like for me, Mondays is the hardest, because, like, Sunday you're, like, completely free. I'm completely free on Sunday, at the very least. So it's always, like, my day where I finally, like, entirely relax, and then it's, like, Mondays I often have classes in the morning, and I'm just like, I don't want to wake up. I don't want to wake up. There's never anything to look forward to Tuesdays. I swear, my Hoishi never streamed. Yeah. Well, you know, technically, I have Tuesdays free now as well. I'll see what I can do because, anyways, so right now, I'm just letting you guys know. Oh! Thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you for giving me your Prime sub. Thank you. What do you mean 4K? What do you mean 4K? So, I'm gonna see. I know that Mondays I'm gonna try to get back to doing every Monday stream. Just Monday streams. That's the minimum. That's the minimum. And wherever I can add some extras. Wherever I can add some extra streams, I will fill in the blanks when and where I can, and when I have a little bit more energy as well. Because even right now, my voice is a bit sore, but I think I might have caught something, to be fair. Every Friday, someone to follow me. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully Monday I get to basically do at least my everybody it's the beginning of the week. Ganbatte. So yeah, that's my idea at the moment. But I see the time and I really do need to get dinner because it's late and I'm hungry. So I will be sending you guys over to Lydia, to my dragon mom. Oh wait, I need to do /raid. I'm stupid. I know how to do. I know how to do Twitch. Okay, so thank you everybody for coming to the stream. I hope you had a great one, and I will hopefully see you sometime this week, but I haven't planned it. I haven't planned the rest of the week yet, so I don't know. But hopefully, we will be seeing each other this week again. And I hope that you enjoyed it. I rambled a lot today, so I hope that was okay. Okay. So, let's do the outro. Do it with me if you want. But, it would make me happy if you did it with me. So, please do it with me. I hope you have a great day, a great night, a great evening, a great whatever it is, wherever you are. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. You guys are amazing. And I will see you hopefully sometime this week. Okay. See you guys.